The lesson here is not to take that opinion, those people, that situation, that chaos they're trying to stir into your life too seriously. Don't take that seriously. Take seriously your purpose, your direction, your transformation, what you do to be happy, what you do so divine justice can honor you, the opening of your paths, your dreams, and your projects. That's what you take seriously. Everything else, just let it go. Welcome, my loves, to another prediction reading here on the channel. For those just arriving who don't know me yet, I'm a holistic therapist and oracle reader, and on this channel I bring sign readings and very powerful predictions. Why powerful? Because they don't just tell you what's coming in your future, they also bring you deep revelations so you can understand what's happening in your story, and through that, understand how to open your paths and fulfill your dreams. This full reading is here for you now. I invite anyone who hasn't subscribed yet, or who's just found this channel and enjoys these topics, to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a reading. So let's begin. This is a collective reading for anyone with strong Aries energy, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, or a strong Aries placement in your chart. Keep only what resonates with you, and let go of what doesn't. As I speak, connect it to what you're currently living, and you'll understand why you found this reading and why it's meant for you. Let's start with a message from Spirit. The message opening this reading is, see the paths. Aries, when one door closes, another opens. Often, though, we're so fixated on the closed door that we can't see the new paths appearing around us. This is a powerful opening message, speaking of pathways, new doors, new opportunities. Spirit wants to show you what's needed so you can recognize and step into this victory. We're pulling from an Archangel Oracle now, to see what's being shown about this door, the open door no one can close. This is your mantra, decree it now. I am the open door that no one can close. This is a powerful mantra, and it has opened many doors in my own life when I couldn't see a solution. Write it in the comments and claim it. Speaking of doors, the card opening this is the key of destiny. Talking about solutions coming your way in the next few days, and saying the answer isn't outside you, Aries, it's within. It speaks of important decisions, of taking the key, acting, taking ownership of what you need to take ownership of, recognizing your own strength and worth. When you take this key and use it to open the path, your protection becomes complete. You may be going through a moment of indecision, unable to see the solution, and this could be affecting your spiritual life or even your physical health, headaches, unease, that sense of not fully understanding what's happening. This speaks of taking action, of not absorbing every energy coming at you right now. Set boundaries, with people or with energies. You may need to do this to protect your field and your life. Someone may be trying to interfere with your free will as well. There's a card of faith that sustains you here, the cross. Even if the answer doesn't come immediately, there are paths opening for you. This speaks strongly of spiritual movement in your life, maybe spiritual purpose, maybe indecision around spiritual questions. But this is about walking a path of faith that goes beyond what life shows you on the surface. This uncertainty breaks the moment you act in line with what you believe, whether that faith is spiritual or faith in yourself. There's something like honor tied to this. Everything meant for you finds you at the right time, once your faith holds steady. There's doubt here too, whether this path will work out, whether it's time to open that door. But it's as if a light is guiding you, a strength you can feel rising above everything. There's something very significant, spiritually, in your energy right now, as if you're marked for victory above all else. This speaks of an act of faith, protection, and courage. Courage to open paths sustained not only by faith in the spiritual but faith in yourself, even where many blocks try to knock that energy down. But no, here, you achieve victory. This isn't about having no problems or obstacles, but about how you hold your ground on your choices, on the door you were unsure about but know is meant for you. This is a very strong energy. For some of you, it was faith in yourself that held you up and kept you from giving up. There's real strength in your energy. Let's continue. For anyone interested in the collective spiritual cleansing treatment I offer, it's a deep cleansing technique that works on the spiritual and energetic level, clears past life residue, breaks curses and spells cast against you. This month includes karmic cord cutting. Spots are limited, so don't miss yours. Check the link in the description for details. Now, the flame of truth. This may involve someone trying to crucify you, spreading lies just to try to destroy something you've built or are building. There's a card of deep feeling here, and I see you, Aries, bringing this flame into the light, because when you integrate your shadow with your light, my love, we all have both light and shadow, Aries included, and that light is in you now. It's time to act. This is when you're done hiding, done concealing yourself, and you decide, like a dragon, to set fire to that whole process and say, I'm going to show who I am, I'm going to show what I came here for. I see you seeing clearly what was done to you, it doesn't match what's real. And I see you saying, fine, if I have to carry this cross, I will, but I'll leave my mark on this situation, on this place. This speaks of authenticity and truth. Freeing yourself from carrying burdens that someone told you were for your own protection, when really, the more you hid, the heavier the weight became. This is the moment you say, they'll have to accept it, they'll have to deal with it. I see you releasing your feelings in a way that dissolves the illusions surrounding this situation and brings clarity to your future path, like finally lighting up a road you couldn't see before. And that's how you hold this door, open this door, find this door. The awakening of life, reversed. Divine justice is at play here, as if some strong force didn't want you reaching this level of victory. Something, or someone, was holding you back, largely through your emotions, maybe fear, but not ordinary fear, a fear rooted in the subconscious. When this door appears, you might wonder, did I do this right? Is this really the key? But divine justice is here to correct something in your life, something you've asked for many times, though interference kept getting in the way. It's as if right when you start to awaken, something comes along and sets fire to your projects, your life, your relationships, your story, your emotional world. Divine justice wants to make what you asked for finally hold, because it's been handed to you before, but it never stuck. What was missing was this door. Divine justice is acting now to honor you, to bring balance. This speaks a lot about your awareness and your spiritual responsibility in this moment. This isn't the time to hide, it's the time to show why you're here. That could mean within your world, your family, friends, the community you belong to, or on a larger scale, something bigger that needs to be revealed. And once you show it, you receive honor. There are 3 cards of divine justice here together. The final piece for you to live the elevated experience you've been waiting for. Your place in the world, your place in this story, in the history of this place, of these people. A kind of sustenance here that goes beyond material support, into spiritual support. And I see you achieving a great victory once you hold steady through this. It won't be easy to sustain, to open this door, but you have everything you need to do it. Everything. Because you have the strength and grit it takes. This isn't for just anyone, it's meant for you specifically. Not everyone could hold this truth, this faith, this path, this protection, open this door, but it's destined for you. This feels like fate itself. It's time to receive this victory. But first, you may need to do some inner work, and this may involve other people too. Breaking through illusions, dissolving what's false, so something can finally be seen clearly. So have no doubt. Your power sustains your choices, and your choices open the doors you want. Let's keep going with this reading. If you haven't already liked this video, go ahead and do that now. And if you want to join the collective cleansing treatment to release negative energy you might be carrying or absorbing from others, the link and all details, along with contact info for questions, are in the description. Two of Swords, reversed. Direction has been given. Now you need to remove the blinders from your eyes. The Hierophant also appears reversed here. You hold an important role within the community you're part of, and you're very protected. You might feel some fear about moving further forward, like living through an era where people were persecuted just for being different. Let them talk. What matters is that I see very powerful energies around you, star-aligned angels. There's strong energy here tied to a specific deity of healing and life force, perhaps someone strongly connected to this energy, especially if you've lived through a near-death experience or a moment that felt like a farewell to life. People who've had these close brushes but still have purpose get reached out to and pulled back. There are very difficult moments in life, and someone here went through one where they couldn't see a way out anymore, but something pulled them back. This is powerful, uplifting energy, as if it says, get up, you still have purpose, come out of that dark tunnel. Open your eyes to the huge potential you carry. This speaks about understanding that there's a time to plant and a time to harvest. And between planting and harvesting, the balance you hold within yourself is what makes things happen. It comes down to your choices. Patience is essential here, because some of you have already taken this key, already opened this door, but it hasn't borne fruit yet the way you imagined. I'll tell you though, what you're harvesting right now may be far greater, because this speaks of spiritual fruit. Before something manifests in the physical world, it's sustained on the spiritual plane first. There's a battle that will end because of this, a battle in your life, and peace will settle in, sustained by your choices. Something hidden will come to light, and illusions you may have been holding onto because of past choices will fall away. It's as if you've been carrying a cross, a weight, a burden that needs to be transmuted in this fire, brought into the light so you can finally allow yourself to live this dream. Eight of Pentacles, reversed, so you cannot stop. Your work cannot stop. Your faith cannot stop. Your spirituality cannot stop. Your dreams cannot stop. The World card. You were born to conquer the world, you have no idea how much. Destiny is guiding you on this journey, Queen of Swords. But this will require something of you, Nine of Cups, making choices that may mean letting go of things you love, even material things you enjoy experiencing. But it's a cycle shifting. New purposes are coming into your life. You're about to live something you've asked for, but the old can no longer hold the new. So everything happening now, this fire, is meant to burn away the old so the new can arrive with far more wisdom. Trust your intuition. Something here can't stop, it needs to keep going to strengthen where you're headed. Let's keep going. I want to bring some awareness here, for anyone interested in the spiritual cleansing course I teach. Registration is open for the basic intermediate level. When the advanced group opens later, you can upgrade into it. No worries if you start at basic intermediate, it will already help you break a lot of negative energy, spellwork, envy, evil eye, obsession, and more. What else does Aries need to know about the path ahead? The quill and the sword. You're going through a period of deep spiritual cleansing, possibly clearing karma from the past or a past life. Your life is going to change, you're going to change. That's why some of you feel uncertain about the future right now. Things that used to line up smoothly suddenly got shaken. That shake made it harder to see what's coming, and even though you're still acting, still holding on, still doing the work, nothing feels the same anymore, and it won't go back to how it was. It's like a gust of wind changed your direction, your route, and you made choices based on what was happening. But you're still trying to make sense of it. Allow the change to happen. Allow yourself to see who you're becoming. This change might not feel fully clear yet, because you're having different desires, different feelings, especially about something you used to pour your heart into that no longer feels meaningful, or a relationship that used to feel wonderful but doesn't anymore. And that's okay. The resistance lives in old beliefs, as if you know what you want from the world, but you're unsure what the world expects from you. Don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need to know what the world wants from you, you only need to know what you want from the world, from your future, your path, your choices. Moving forward may bring criticism. What you're doing, or about to do, might sting some people, but if you feel at peace, satisfied, if you feel it's time to bring this truth into your story, into your life, then it's time. It's no coincidence that justice invites you now to step onto the throne of balance between giving and receiving. When that balance settles in, you receive what you've been asking for. It might feel strange to see things differently now, but this is an awakening. One last piece of guidance from the wise ancestral spirits, the garden card. Life is made of encounters, so stay open to the people who cross your path. In this deck, the garden holds lilies, a garden of peace. And peace isn't the absence of problems, but the calm found within the storm. And that's it for this reading, my loves. A big hug to all of you. I invite you to also watch the readings for your moon sign, your rising sign, and any other strong placements in your chart, so you can take in this spiritual message in full. Sending love, stay blessed. For anyone who wants to join the collective cleansing treatment, don't forget, the link is in the description. See you in the next video.